welcome back to another episode of Matter of Opinions. It's your girl Des.
This your boy Bamboo.
And today is going to be a brief episode. Bam really wanted to touch on some important topics. Don't make that eye because you did. This is one of your topics. And it's a good one. He wanted to touch on the importance of having health and life insurance. And I'm going to let you go ahead and dive into that.
Yeah, so I want to first start off by saying, that GoFundMe is not insurance. It's just not insurance. GoFundMe is just a way of showing people that you spent your money on other shit and that you didn't care enough to think about your final arrangements. So outside of life insurance, it's also important that you look forward to health insurance. I never seen people a day in my life could spend $200 and $300 on a pair of sneakers, but won't take the little $45 to $65 a month to get some health insurance to make sure that they're covered and get yourself checked out. So, it's important as people of color and just people in general to get yourself checked out. There's all kind of exams that men need at certain ages. It used to be 50 for a colon exam. Now it's 45. People are dying at 40 of colon cancer because by the time they get looked at, it's too late. I lost 2 brothers to colon cancer. And by the time they got looked at, it was too late. So, it's important that, we get these things looked at, especially people of color, because we have deeper health issues. We have health issues, with our blood pressure. We have health issues with diabetes and just being fat in general. You know what I mean?
You
just being fat in general.
You got to do that.
You know what I mean?
Do that.
So, it's important, or it should be important, that we prioritize our health and look into our health. Women, y'all need to get mammograms, yearly mammograms. Y'all need to let them put the swab and get them paps, get them joints too. You know what I mean? So you can find out what's going on with that box. Find out what's going on.
General annual physicals anyway, just to do your regular blood count. Get tested regularly for, STD, HIV, especially if you're sexually active with multiple partners and you're not monogamous with anyone. Just all of the above.
The sad part about it is, the physical, the physicals actually is free. It's free given to you by yearly. It's free, so you don't have to worry.
For your insurance, if you have insurance, because it's a preventative care appointment, it's covered. It's preventative care is covered at 100%.
I mean, and shit, Obama hooked everybody up too. Gave y'all health care. You know what I'm saying? Trump tried to steal it, but he gave y'all free health care.
Not free. No.
It ain't free, but it's affordable. It's affordable. It's called the Affordable. No. It's called the Affordable Health Act. No.
And you know why it's called that? It's called that, and it's now considered to be affordable for those who have pre-existing conditions. But those who were healthy prior to, it cost us a lot more. Once Obamacare came out, the cost of my health care has gone up astronomically. It's barely affordable. As a matter of fact, since Obamacare, I've had to go under a high deductible plan, which now allows me to have an HSA account, because HSA accounts can only be activated for high deductible plans.
Right, well,
I'm still paying a lot out and bi-weekly every check, as well as I'm still paying a lot out on the other end. So Obamacare was not,
We are supposed to be encouraging these people.
Well, we got to tell the truth, though. To tell the truth is number one. We got to be honest. We got to tell the truth tell our truth.
Get your yearly exams.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Do your health insurance. It's free. Do your health insurance. You know what I mean? Get your mammograms. Get your pap smears. Get all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And even still, if you don't have insurance because maybe you don't have a job or you can't afford it, a provider, technically they can. A hospital cannot. But when you're a self-pay patient, there's usually discounts for self-pay patients, and it's not the same rate that you would pay if you had the insurance. And sometimes they'll allow for payment plans. So if you're going for these annual visits, some of them have funds for people who cannot financially afford it, and they just have different things. There's a lot of grants oftentimes for a lot of these preventative care services and getting your blood work done. I mean, again, as a self-pay patient, it can be $25, $50, depending on what is being ran. But again, like Bam said, you're paying $300 for these Jordans, or you're spending hundreds of dollars on alcohol at the club. You have money for what you want to have money for. If you could get your hair
Facts.
done in bundles and nails, and this outfit, Gucci this, Gucci that, you could pay $100, $200 cash out of pocket to go get your preventative care
Facts.
services done,
Facts.
regardless. So don't make excuses. Don't let that be you. Don't let it
Learn
be too late.
learn to prioritize. You know what I'm saying? Because
Absolutely.
you got to put your health first. You know what I'm saying? Put your health above all that shit. You know
Right.
what I mean? And men, you got to get prostate checks. You know what I'm saying? It's a little uncomfortable. There we go with the goofy shit.
With the prostate fingers.
It's a little uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? But excuse Reese, it's life changing.
You get on my
You
nerve.
know what I'm saying? It's life changing. You know what I mean?
Say it again. Excuse who?
Excuse Reese. So it's life changing because it used to be back in the day, you get you had an enlarged prostate, they had to take it out, and your meat stopped working. They done got so far advanced now where you don't even know that you got treated for it. But get
Good.
your prostate looked at, get your colon looked at. Definitely, because they say now colon is a silent killer. You know what I mean? Women, breast cancer is a silent killer.
Cervical cancer,
You know what I'm saying?
ovarian
Cervical
cancer.
cancer is a silent killer. So it's important and it's imperative that you get these checkups and stop spending your money on goofy shit if you ain't get your medical situation taken care of. You know what I mean?
The one
And
thing to worry about is that early detection is the best at being able
facts,
to save you. Um, if you notice something early on, it could be a quick, simple procedure to get it done, depending on what it
facts.
is. But if it's something that started out as simple, but because you didn't get checked out and now it's spread through your body, or it's no longer minimally invasive, it's going to take a lot. It's going to cost a lot. It's going to, you may not make it. Don't let something that's so small turn into something so big that could have been prevented. Like, your life is worth more than that. In case you didn't know, we're telling you here on Matter of Opinions that you are worth more than that. Your life is worth more than that. Do this for you.
And your family, of course. And back on the regular topic, your life insurance is important. You know what I mean? Like, we're seeing a lot of cremations nowadays because people can only afford to spend the 1600 to get the people burnt. You know what I mean?
To get the
But
people burnt.
yeah, to get the people burnt. You know what I mean? I mean, if it's a preference, if that's what you want, that's how you want to go out, then a lot of people choose to go out that way.
But some people don't
But
even have 1,500 for that, because the
I,
average American doesn't even have $1,000 saved. So now you
so
got to pool together with family or the GoFundMe's.
at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Life insurance, I promise you, I ain't trying to plug in nobody. You know what I'm saying? Cause I do plug in people, but I ain't trying to plug in nobody. But to throw it out to you guys, you got global life insurance. They offer a good package, you know what I'm saying? Then you got Colonial Penn. They got, you know what I'm saying, whole life insurance and all of this. And they like $9 and $10. $9 and $10 a month will at least cover a cremation, at least. You know what I'm saying? So, let's start to be more responsible about the things we do. You know what I mean? Let's start to be more responsible about our money, and let's think about what we're leaving our family once we're gone. Like the bills we're leaving our family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Behind, because it don't make sense where you walk around living lavish. You know what I'm saying? And you got on furs and you got your cars and all of this, but you ain't got no life insurance. You know what
Right.
I mean? And that's just ridiculous because in reality, and I said it and I say it all the time. I see people all the time walking around here with Jordans $200 and $300. They Escalade rimmed up and all of this. Then when they die, their family is frying fish in the driveway to get money to bury them. So let's try to get better than that and do better than that. And let's try to just go ahead and get us some insurance little $20, $30 a month insurance, just enough insurance to cover what we want done. Because don't sit and say, oh, I want this lavish funeral and I want, Pastor Jakes and all of them to come and preach at my funeral and you only left $1,000. You know what I mean? So let's
Not only that, take care of your funeral arrangements, but especially if you have like kids or young kids, and it's gonna be a financial burden for you to be gone. If you can, like, to add an extra 10,000, or even 100,000 is not that big of a price difference. So when you're shopping for different life insurance policies, see what the difference is if you add a little bit more, because they might put up some money to the side for a college fund, or maybe they might want to start a business. Help set them up for success so that they have something to go off of, and even though you're not here, you're still helping and contributing to their success. And so it just continues the legacy on, and lessens the burden for whoever is left to take care of them. So just is really, is something small and nominal that can be done. Maybe you have to skip going to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, once or twice a month to be able to cover the plan. But that's okay, because it's worth much more than that cup of coffee.
And not to mention that if you get a certain amount saved up in your insurance account, you can actually borrow money off of that. You know what I mean? And that's all interest free. You know what I mean? So like we got to start to do better in our final arrangements, man. I was with a couple of friends of mine this weekend, and I actually have a friend that's really not doing that all that well. But man, the things that this lady got laid out, like she got everything laid out, man. Like everything laid out. Like where she want to be buried, you know what I mean? What church she want to be buried at, you know what I mean? Who's taking care of the house? Who's taking care of all the arrangements? And I was kind of impressed with the arrangements that she had set up. You know what I mean? And I really was, because I got a pretty good setup myself. I ain't gonna front.
Well, it's funny because they gonna think my husband did me dirty, because I told him, don't go around giving these people funding this funeral industry with all this money. I want to be cremated. Get me a little urn, put me in a little necklace if the kids want to wear me, whatever the case may be. However y'all gonna do that, go ahead, burn me up, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, burn me up. Don't buy no flowers. You could get one single bouquet, and for each of the immediate family, they take one and hold it at the funeral. I don't want to see no crying. I don't want none of that. I don't want all this hyped up stuff. One picture blown up of me, and I want it to be more of like a party, like a celebration. Like I want people to tell the times, like when did Destiny make you laugh? Like what did she bring better to your life? How did she make you feel better? Like tell all the positive stories about how I changed your life in a positive way.
Oh, that's gonna be a
That's
short
it.
funeral.
And
That's gonna be a short funeral.
it's not gonna be short. It ain't gonna be a dry
It's
eye
gonna be
in
a
sight. And
short
I'm letting
funeral. You
everybody
know what I'm
know,
saying?
whoever ain't crying, whether it be tears of laughter or tears, I don't want nobody to be really sad.
How
I
are you
want them
gonna let
to,
these people know?
whatever. I want the people, ain't no dry eyes. Whoever eye is dry that's in the building, I'm haunting you. That's it. And
Listen,
then,
man.
but the policy is big, okay? You hear me?
Facts.
You hear me?
Facts. I
They gonna
mean,
be straight. They bumping several classes. They
take
gonna be
care of your
straight.
family.
They
Take care
gonna
of
be
your
straight.
family. Upon your departure, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you take care of your family. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, shit. Me and my wife on the race to see who up out of here first. Because I'm
Listen,
telling you,
I said, dang, babe, I would hate for you to go. I really would, but I really would become an overnight millionaire. Overnight, hit the lotto,
shit.
jackpot. How much time you got
Well,
left? Who
I ain't
who going first?
I ain't got no $1 million policy, but we gonna be all right over here. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be all right over here. You know what I'm saying? Well, it all depends on how you go too. You feel
Yeah.
so,
Whew.
yeah, it gotta go in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So, but
But
on some,
let's lighten things up a little bit. We can't leave it on this like this serious note, as us of a matter of opinion. So I want to ask you, if you are okay, you're married, right? You get separated or divorced, right? You get into a new relationship.
here we
You
go.
don't update, I know, listen, you don't update your beneficiary, right? So your ex-wife now gets your policy when you die, right? Do you think she should be required to give anything to your new wife? I mean, she's not legally obligated, but do you think it would be morally correct
No.
to give the current wife some of the money because
No.
she's living in the house that you guys live in now? And
Whoever
maybe
I'm
she got some kids with you.
whoever I'm with. But see, that's the thing about policies, right? Policies, you could dictate what goes where.
I'm saying, say you forgot. Say you didn't get you forgot. It's one of the things that slipped through the crack. You didn't update who your beneficiary is.
Whoever
So
I'm
your
with.
current family will not be entitled to any of that money. So whether you had children with the new girlfriend or wife or whatever, they're not going to get anything. The ex-wife gets all of it. Do you feel like the ex-wife is obligated or should, like, morally, ethically, just do the right thing? Should she give some of that money to?
Not to the new wife, but if I got kids over there, then yeah, you gotta help take care of the legacy.
So would you be rolling in your grave if she said FTK, like you like to say all the time?
Nah, I ain't gonna be rolling in my grave, nah, because I I be on some fucking kids too. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. But listen, I got a 15-minute window. You know what I mean? And my 15 minutes is up. So I want to take I want to take this time to wish my boy. I can't say his name because they keep saying no name dropping, but he my guy Junior. You know what I'm saying? I want to wish him a happy birthday, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
You know what I mean? And live it up, man. You only live once. You feel me? Get you some insurance.
And that wraps this episode of Matter of Opinions. Don't forget to catch us live on Monday. Be there. Be ready. It's always a good time when we show up live. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Be part of the solution, not the problem.